Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Our group 26, will present our group assignment. So I am the group leader, Rafiq Danish. Next is ZARITH.
My name is Nur.
My name is MOHAMMAD RAZYILHAM.
My name is FARISZ.
And my name is ZAHRA SHAFIQA.
Okay. So for the content in our slide, first we will explain about the term, and then the composition chart, and then morphology chart, then sketches, next pure evaluation matrix, and finally final sketch.
Hi, my name is ZARITH. So I'm gonna present the term that we are choose. The term that we are choose is self-steering mark. Self-steering mark is a convenient device with a built-in steering mechanism. With a press of a button, it effortlessly blends the contents, saving time and effort. This self-steering mark is made from durable materials. It often includes features like insulation and spill-proof lids. It's the perfect solution for well-mixed beverage.
Okay guys,
Position.
my name is Razi. I will present about composition chart. This is five key features of our data. The first one is body of the mark. The body which is made from good quality with the thick material guarantees durability, impact resistant, drop resistant, and heat resistant. Second, about base. It is made from material that has good thermal conductivity. Third one is handle. It is easy to carry and keep the content from spilling out, such as handle and steel spin. The next one is about power supply. To override like rechargeable batteries. So you don't need to replace the battery again and again. Last is additional features on the mark, which is made more efficient and multiple use. So that's all.
So I am Rafiq. So I will present about the morphology chart. Our group has discussed to make this morphology chart. So for the body, the first option is stainless steel for the inner side and HDPE for the outer side. For your information, HDPE is a type of plastic that is used often in our daily essential. You can find it at Tupperware or at the bottom part of the container. HDPE icon is like triangle, and then in the triangle we have number. Each number represent more details of type of each HDPE. For the option 2 is have thread. Thread is like a pattern at the surface to increase the grip by increasing the friction, by strengthening the friction. For option 3, we choose foldable body. And lastly, ceramic. For the base, the first option is silicone. The second is have suction cup. Suction cup is a device that means it will stick to the surface to avoid spillage. The third option is have thread, and the fourth option is have cork. So for the handle, the first option borosilicate glass. Borosilicate glass is a glass that used in laboratory apparatus. So that means this glass is can withstand thermal shock. Second is foldable handle. Third is anti-spill handle, and lastly HDPE. For the power supply, we chosen USB charger or rechargeable battery. Second one is alkaline battery, which is the AA and AAA battery. The third one is solar power, and the last one is lithium ion battery. which is the button battery. Lastly, for additional feature, we have hanger, can change the temperature. The third one can become power bank. And lastly, transparent glass, transparent lid, which is made from glass. So this is my option. For the body, I have chosen foldable body because I want to save up space at the house cabinet. And then for the base, I use cork. For the handle, I use anti-spill handle because I choose this because I concerned about the people who have Parkinson disease. Uh, Parkinson disease is a progressive disorder that affect the nervous system. One of the symptom of the Parkinson disease is shaking. That means when they hold a mug, they have trouble because of the shaking. Uh, for the power supply, I chosen rechargeable battery. And lastly, additional feature, I choose can change drink temperature. This is my sketch. So it's beautiful. It's made. I use the origami based design that like the one astronaut use for solar panel at the space.
So this is my features that I choose. For the body, I choose silicone, so we can get more space, and we can foldable it. We can bring it to anywhere. For the base, I choose cork because cork can insulate the heat. And for the handle, I choose a foldable handle because when we are foldable the body, we also can foldable the handle. For power supply, I choose alkaline battery because alkaline battery can save for a longer time, especially when you are bring to someone else and we need to save more battery lah. And then for the additional feature, I choose the can change during temperature. When we can change temperature with our kehendak. Okay. So this is my sketch. You guys can see it have an additional feature like lids. My lids I do with anti-spill water. And then this is the base. The base is cork. With inside of that is alkaline battery. The body part is silicone, so we can foldable it. Also with the handle. Okay, that's all.
Okay. For this is my option what I chosen for innovation. My mark. The first one. I choose stainless steel, which is coated with HDPE as a body because HDPE help to insulate the mark, keeping hot drink and cool drink for longer period of time compared to a regular stainless steel mark. And the second one is I choose silicone as a base because of more stability. As we know, the silicone base provided which is a dense lit surface, helping to keep the mark stable or various surface. The third one is uh yeah 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 apa? Bahasa ikat. Okay. The third one is about handle, which is I choose borosilicate glass. It is because it can be heat resistant and more aesthetic with its look modern to the mark also. If you touch the handle, The header will release the color in the borosilicate glass according to the color of the water put in the mug. The next one is power supply. I use lithium ion battery because ion battery lithium ion battery can become oh, kat sekejap kat lupa lah. Aku lupa benda. Okay. Okay, the next one is about power supply. I choose lithium ion battery because lithium ion battery have power have fast charging and long lifespan compared to other type of battery, providing reliable for power for an extended period. And so it's allow you to use your mug without long wait time. And the last one is additional features. I choose become power bank because it allow you to charge other device such as your smartphone, tablet, or others. So you can bring the mug everywhere. Next slide. So this is my sketch. As you can see, I put USB port to charge your device and Type C to charge your lithium ion battery. And as you can see, I made big base uh because more because
Stable.
more stable and something, but it maybe can be heavier to bring everywhere. Okay, that's all for me. I pass to FARISZ.
So here's the 5 key features that I use. For the body, I'm using the ceramic because the main is because the aesthetic, and also ceramic can be customized with your own design, so you can do it by what you want. So that's why I use the ceramic body. And then the base I'm using the silicone because we know that ceramic is very slippery, and I'm using the silicone underneath the base. So when we use the mug, we put it on the table and the mug will not go anywhere. So that's the reason I'm using the silicone at the base. Okay. Next is the handle. The handle I'm using HDPE because after we do our water, our hand might be have some stick at it. So when we hold the mug, I'm prefer using the HDPE because it if you can do what we can do design to the handle, and it will less slippery than the ceramic because ceramic is very slippery. And the next one is for the power supply. I'm using the lithium ion batteries because it easier to implant it uh, in the in the mug, and it's become more aesthetic. And then the next one is the additional feature. For the additional feature, I'm using the transparent lid. The main process is because when we drink our water, we see there's a lot of people is curious how much it left and how longer it can be. So the transparently will help us to look at inside the mug, how much water left inside there. So next is my sketch. If you can see here, I'm the body as a ceramic and already custom some quotes, and the handle I'm using the HD with some design, so it's really stick at your hand. I'm putting the lithium ion underneath the mark, so uh, and then the silicone base also at the base because I want slippery. And transparently, you can see there it's not bigger, but it's good for you to know how much the water left inside there. That's all.
Okay. Okay. My name is Zahra, and this is my ni nama dia apa lagi?
Mark.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Hello, my name is Zahra, and this is my mug. This is the features I picked. So for the body, I picked a foldable body, so it's more convenient and efficient to bring anywhere else. And I use silicone because it's easier to fold. It's bendable. For the base, I implemented a suction cup because to avoid any spills, and it has a grip on the surface. And for the handle, I used foldable handle, which is used with HDPE plastic, so that when you fold it, the handle will fold along with it. And for the power supply, I used rechargeable battery because it's easier. You don't have to replace the battery unlike alkaline. You just have to charge it, and within less than an hour, it should be full already. And for the additional feature, I used transparent lid so we can see the contents inside while we're stirring, so it also doesn't spill. So this is my sketch, and I that's how you can fold it. And there's also the button next to it is the charger port. There's also a magnetic steer which you can take it out, and so it's easily washed. And that's the retractable handle. There's tiny locks so that when you click it, it will lock in place. And then the transparent lid has a straw hole and a mouthpiece, so you can drink both ways.
So for the path evaluation metrics. So I have the path evaluation metric about Rafiq, Razaleigh, ZAHRA, and FARISZ. Here's the criteria and the datums. Okay. For the S is equal to the datum, minus is lower than datum, and plus is more to datum is equal to advantage. For the first criteria is lightweight. You can see here Rafiq have the same equal to datum, and Nur have more from the datum, Razi have less, Zahra has more, and Farid has less. Okay. For the aesthetic, Rafiq have aesthetic design, Nur have equal design to the datum, Razi also have equal, Zahra have uh, advantage. For portability, Rafiq has the more than the datum, Nur have more than the datum, Razi have less, Zahra has more, and Farid has less. Okay, for usability, the criteria usability is Rafiq have lower than the datum, Nur have more than the datum, Razi have more than the datum, Zahra have more than datum, Farid has more than datum. For the size is Rafiq have same to the datum, Nur have more, Razi have more, Zahra have more, and Fari has more. For some of the plus, we can see from the table, Rafiq has gained 2 plus, Nur have 4, and Razi 2, Zahra 5, and Faris 3. Okay, for some of the negative, we can see Rafiq have 1, Nur have 0, Razi have 2, Zahra have 0, and Fari have 2. For sum of S is Rafiq has 2, Nur have 1, Zahra have 0, and Fari have 0. Okay, for the different, for the criteria, for the path, already here that have 1, and Nur have 4, Razi have 0, Zahra have 5, and Faris have 1. So for the highest is Zahra.
Go Zahra.
Okay, so this is the final sketch, the chosen one, which is my cup. Yay. Okay, so this is a more detailed sketch of my mug, and on the top right, no, sorry, on the top left, you can see the design of the lid. It has the straw piece and the mouthpiece, and you can open it. And then on the bottom left, that's how it looks like when you click the handle and the cup. So it's small, and you can and then if you see on the right side, that's how you can use the retractable handle to hook it to anything, to bags or the shelf or anything for easy storage. And then at the bottom, you can see how I explained the magnetic stirrer. It's just like the magnetic stirrer in the lab, where they used a tiny little magnetic piece, and then when they turn the button, it will spin around, stirring the chemicals without us touching it. And then it's also detachable, so like I said, you can wash it easily. You don't need to, unlike a conventional stirrer, you don't have to mix one of the blades. It's more safer that way. And then the rechargeable battery, there's the power button, and the design, there's multiple, but that's the design I picked. Thank you. Okay, so this is the description for my mug. The weight is 300 grams, so it's quite light. And the capacity is 200 mils, which can roughly fit about 2 cups. Jap. Sorry. Pause jap. Okay.
Ha?
Sorry.
You pause.
I ulang balik. Okay, so this is the description of my mug. The weight is 300 grams, which is quite light. The capacity is 200 mils, so it can fit roughly a bit less than 1 cup. And then the size is 7 centimeter by 7 centimeter by 15 centimeter. And the diameter is also 7 centimeter. So the estimated price is 120 ringgit and 65 cents. And the battery life is 6 hours. And you only need to charge it for a few minutes, maybe 10, and it should be full already. That's all.
Okay, so that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.